As you see, I want to talk today about the big picture, the two ages of time. Sometimes we need to take a step back and look at the big picture, the whole picture, look at the whole topic. So imagine you wanted to put together a puzzle, maybe this puzzle. So you spread the pieces out or dump them out on the table like this, but before you even have time to turn the pieces all over, you get called away for a few minutes for something else. And while you're away, the dog comes and eats the box, or at least the top part of the box, the part that has the picture on it that you need. And you think you could put together the puzzle from that. I doubt it very much. I don't think I could, because you need to see the whole picture, the big picture. So once you get that, then you can start to put your puzzle together. And when you do, where do you start? Probably you start with the edge pieces, right? Especially the corners and then all the edges, because that way you kind of have an outline, an overview, and then you can fill in the middle, the details in the middle, right? So a way to look at the big picture of the Bible and of time is to think about the two ages of time. And when I say two ages, I don't mean ages like age 8 and age 10 years old. I mean periods of time, ages of time, periods, long periods of time. So there are two of them, two main ones. We have a timeline here, and time goes forward. That's why the arrow is pointing forward. Time keeps moving forward. And then we have a break in the middle here. And we have the first age of time, the first long period of time is called the present evil age. Well, it's present because it's now, it's happening now, we're living in it. It's evil, I think you can figure out why. There's some examples below in the pictures of why this age is evil. We've got war, pandemics, poverty, poor people, a lot of sad things, and I'm sure you can think of other things that are wrong with this present evil age. It's not right the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so what does the Bible say about the present evil age? Galatians 1:4. Jesus gave himself for our sins to rescue us from this present evil age. So he died for our sins, and in that way he rescues us from this present evil age by taking us into the next age. Okay, what else about the present evil age, though, before we move on? Romans 12:2, do not be like the people of this age, but be changed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will know what is good and pleasing to God. Okay, so we are not supposed to be like the people of this evil age, but we're supposed to be changed or transformed. How? By the renewing of our minds. And then we will know what is good and pleasing to God. And another verse about the present evil age, Titus 2:12 and 13. God teaches us to say no to evil and worldly desires and to live self-controlled, right, and godly lives in this present age as we eagerly wait for the great hope. Okay, we'll get to the great hope, but let's look back a little bit. So we're supposed to say no to evil and worldly desires and to live self-controlled lives with self-control, self-restraint, right and godly. Godly means being like God. We're actually supposed to try to be like God in our lives in this present age as we eagerly await for the great hope. What is the great hope? It is the next age. So the present evil age we had that we're living in now, and the next one is our hope, and that is the age to come, which makes sense because it's coming. It's the age to come. So I made this one bigger than the present evil age because it's actually going to last forever and ever, and that's why the arrow just keeps going on there to the right. Okay, the age to come. What does the Bible say about the age to come? Well, a lot of things. I'll just give you a couple verses here. Daniel 12:2. So we start in the Old Testament. Many of those who sleep in the dust of the ground will awake, some to the life of the age to come, and some to shame and disgrace. So these people sleeping in the dust of the ground are actually dead people. So it's like they're asleep. And where are they sleeping? Where are they dead? Well, it says in the dust of the ground, in the earth. They're dead, but they will be woken up. They will awake, be woken up in the resurrection. Some will have the life of the age to come. That's what we want. But some will have shame and disgrace, and that is what we definitely want to avoid. Okay, what else about the age to come? Romans 2:7. When people patiently do what is good, and so pursue the quest for glory and honor and immortality, God will give them the life of the age to come. Wow. Okay, immortality, you remember, means not being able to die. So this says we're actually supposed to be on a quest in our lives. Pursue the quest for what? Glory, honor, and immortality. And God will give us that life of the age to come, which is actually unending life, because if we're immortal, we're not able to die. So we just live forever in the perfect age. All right, so we had the present evil age that we're in now. We have the age to come that we're looking forward to. We want to have that life, that immortal life of the age to come. There's one more little part in our big picture. This line here that separates the present evil age from the age to come. Well, you can probably guess what this line represents, what it would be called, because it's the end of this age and it's the beginning of the age to come. So it is called, well, the end of the age. Makes sense, right? It's the end of this present evil age, and that's what the Bible calls it, the end of the age. So in Matthew 24:3, the disciples asked Jesus, that's the students, his students asked Jesus, what will be the sign of your coming and end of the age? So I think you see there the answer to the question. So what happens at the end of the age? Well, Jesus' coming happens at the end of the age. So here we are, the end of the age. Jesus comes back, and that way he brings the age to come. If we go back to this original picture, I think this may be a beautiful picture that could represent the kingdom. Imagine how beautiful our earth is now, even now, and imagine how much more beautiful it will be in the kingdom. So let us not be like this present evil age. We live in it, but we should not be like it, so that we may have in the future the life of the age to come. And that is the two ages of time in the Bible.